Brian, go ahead and state the question again if you don't mind.
Yeah, so I've been working with a client for the past few years. They're in the process of writing a book. It's actually she's a travel guide, so she's putting together a book with all the different trips that she's done, and trip recommendations that she has for people. So she's in the process of writing that, and I was just looking for you know, to try to get some ideas about the best way to help her market her book once it does eventually get published.
So I run a once a month free workshop for authors, and it's the first Saturday of every month. And so I will go ahead and put that in the chat for you. And it's called Mistakes Authors Make. And I originally started off as Mistakes Authors Make on podcasts, but then it became more and bigger. And so there are three things that I recommend. If your author is currently working on her book or his book, then number one, start the marketing now. If she doesn't already, or he doesn't already have a MailChimp account, active campaign, one of those sorts of processes, but they need to open it now and start getting everyone from their web designer to their mom to Uncle Fred to sign up for their email list so that they can use that list to help be a beta reader for each chapter as she promotes it. And so that's a really great way to get people onto your email list, is just say, I'm in the middle of writing a book. I shove out my chapters every once in a while. I'd love for you to read it. Give me some feedback as I build out this book. So most of the time is you can't start marketing your book and letting people know about that soon enough. And then once the book is published, that's when people like Meryl and myself can help folks with the podcasting, taking their books on a virtual tour. She and I both know a whole host of podcasters looking for quality guests. And so number two, before you start marketing your book, have your media kit out. I have a free course on that, and I'll put that in the chat as well, that you need to have a media kit so it's easy on your podcaster. Meryl and I were talking about, oh my gosh, these people, they want us to interview them, they want us to be a part of it, but yet they're not putting together information for us. They're just giving us data, but they're not putting together information. And so for my business owners that are on the call, feel free to ask me, hey, Janine, can I sign up for your free media kit course? I'll be glad to let you do that, because when you are being interviewed by anyone, having this media kit put together saves everybody a lot of time and hassle. You, the podcaster, and your customers and clients.
Yeah,
Everybody wins. Go ahead, Meryl.
podcast producers will usually ask for what they call the one sheet, which is, here's a picture. This is who I am. This is why you should interview me. Questions, testimonials. It's pretty much a one sheet of, why do I want to interview this person? Because you want to be interviewed because you want to expand your business or sell your book. Well, that's nice, but podcasters aren't bringing you on to do a half an hour infomercial for you. It's an actual interview. So as much as you want to sell the book, depending on the podcast, they want to talk about you, about the book. It's not all about, please buy my book.
And we highly recommend, this is a thing we were talking about last week, we highly recommend that you not use the bio that is in your book. Don't cut and paste it and ask us to read that as an introduction. The introduction needs to be different from a bio, because the introduction is telling us who you are, as Meryl was talking about. We want to know you. Who are you? What is a nugget that is really juicy, of why you wrote the book to begin with, and then, leave us hanging a little bit and then fill that in for the interview. So that's the second thing. So the first thing is start marketing your book now, get your email list going. The second thing is have a media kit. The third thing is start getting on podcasts now, talking about how you're building the book, and send people to a landing page on your website that allows them to sign up so that they can have chapters. And this works whether you're a business owner or not. Say maybe you're a business owner, I'm not an author, Janine, how is this system going to work? This system's going to work because you can say, here are my top 10 tips of things that how I can save you. My favorite thing is 7 years and $35,000. That's what I tell people. I can save you 7 years and $35,000 when it comes to signing up and working on your own radio show or your own podcast or something like that. So as a business owner, I know you have this question to answer as a business owner. What problem do I solve? And that is the lead magnet. What is the problem I solve? And I know a lot of you are shaking your heads, but there are so many people who I'll say, so what do you do? And I'll get a laundry list. We've all been on those networking calls. I'll get a laundry list of everything. You want to get it down to that, 6 seconds, right? And so I say, I am a broadcasting company that is a concierge service for people who have money and no time.
Mhm.
So everything is covered in that bit. So that's how we want you to be able to help yourself. Brian, does that help you?
Yeah, definitely. These are a lot of really good suggestions, things